days. So on 11th of September the price opened around 6880. You can see the price on the y-axis and the time and date along the x-axis. So the price opened around 6880, and from here you can see, from here the price dropped down till this 6820 and 6800. So what does that mean? The price found, and you can see this 6880 found a resistance. After breaking this, the price came down, and from this 6800 and 6820 the market found a support here and the price went up, but it could not break this 6880. That is why I had marked this with a black color line to identify this as a resistance. So once the price went up here, you can see the next time it tried and it came down again in the same zone. You can see the leg of the candlestick in the same zone. The price gave a bounce back, but it could not break this 6880 again. Then the price consolidated here. So you can see the price closed around, on this day the price closed around 6870. On the next day, that was on 12th, just follow whenever I place the cursor on any candlestick, you can see the date and time below. Here you can see the next day the price opened just near 6860. Again from here the price straight away went to test this 6880. Here we know that on 11th of September the market found it very difficult to break the 6880. Now let's see what happened after that. Again it found a resistance here, so the price came down. So we know that this is the support zone, where on 11th of September the market found the support here. So again the price took the support in the same zone, just it gave a bounce back to 6880. After breaking this, you can see this is called a breakout. So after breaking this, the price went up till 6960. Here you can see the price went up till 6960, where it found a resistance. Again I had marked this with a black line to identify this as a resistance. Then the price came down. Now it should act as a support. 6880 should act as a support, because earlier it was acting as a resistance. Now it should act as a support. You can see the market found a support here again. So the price gave a bounce back to 6960. So this was a price action that happened on 12th of September. So the price closed near 6940. So you can see on the next day, that was on September 13th, the price opened in the same zone, but it found a resistance. That is the reason we had marked this as a resistance. So what happened was, it found a resistance here. The price came down again to 6880. Now two things should happen on 13th of September. If the price couldn't sustain the 6880, what I am going to do is that, in order to identify this, I am going to mark this as a small blue color area to identify this as a key zone. So two things should happen. Again the price should take a support, so it should break the 6960 so that it can continue to move upwards. If it is going to fail, or any failure to break this or sustain this, should pull the price down back to 6820. Let's see what happened after that. So there was a failure. The price is struggling to stand above 6880. So that you can see the price again came down till 6820. Since this is a major zone, I had marked this with a blue color box. So to identify this as a major zone. Why I am explaining this? Because you should know what is happening, what happened in the last few days in order to trade today. If you don't know nothing what happened in the last few days, or if you don't remember that, there is no use in trading if you don't remember the key zones and if you don't remember the key areas. So now the price closed here. Now let's see what happened on 14th. You can see the next day on 14th the price opened just above 6880, which means that the market had some momentum. So by default it should go and test the 6860. So this was the price action that happened on Saturday, this last Saturday. On Saturday normally we don't have price action, but on Saturday the price opened bit higher, but on what happened yesterday, this is going to be the key area. The price opening, it is called a gap down or spike down price opening, where the price opened below 6820, and this key zone which acted as a good support for crude oil market. So this acted as a very good support for crude oil market. Now it is going to act as a resistance. As a trader, you know that support and resistance interchanges itself. So there is nothing more to explain. If you want a training on support and resistance, please contact us. So what we can expect? So this is going to act as a resistance, so it is going to be a free fall. So the price is going to search for the next support. So this is what happened. The price yesterday, that was on 16th of September, you can see the date and time below. After the price opening, the price came down, and again it went up and found a resistance around 6760. I had marked this as a resistance 6760. So the price came down. Here you can see again the price came down. There is no doubt in the trend, the price came down, and you can see again after a drop, and if after creating a low around 6670, the price went up and tested this 6760 again. So that is the reason I had marked this as a resistance. Now the price is slowly forming a resistance around 6760. So the price is finding a resistance. What happened? The price closed here. So on seeing the entire price action, what happened on yesterday, you should sum up that the price found a resistance around 6760. So the price was struggling to move above 6760, and the low was 6670. These are the few areas you should remember if you want to trade in crude oil today. What are those areas? 6760 and this key zone 6800 and 820. Today's price opening, if you want to see the today's price opening, on seeing the international prices, we can conclude you can expect the market to open lower, which means below 6720 you can expect the price to open. This is just on seeing the international prices, we are predicting the price opening. There may be few changes based on the rupee fluctuation. So on seeing the international pricing, we can conclude the price can open lower, which means that 6720, and this zone 800 and 820 is going to find a very good tough resistance for crude oil market. So you know it is very clear. If the price finds a resistance in these two areas, where it should come again, it should come and meet this support of 6660. So the next support zone is 6660, and the next is 6620. These are the target areas if the price continue to fall down. So today, if the price open lower, and if the price finds a resistance in this area 6760 or in this key area, then you can find the price to reach the target zone of 6660 and 6620. So this is what you can expect in crude oil today. In order why we are using this 15 minutes chart, because you may be using a very different platform. A number of platforms, trading platform and charting platforms are available, but this 15 minutes chart is available in all the platform. In order to guide you, as you know that we are using a revolutionary trading platform which can give you buy and sell signals automatically. That you should use it as an assistance. So for day trading, what we feel is that you should know where the price is trading. What we are trying to do by in this presentation is that this is called a price flow analysis. So as a trader, you should know how to read the price, how to identify support and resistance. That is the core concept for giving this presentation. So let us see what's going to happen during the trading session. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.